Danny Morales of DTM News Journal here at Fight Time 18, Guts and Glory, with UFC fighter Brad One Punch Pickett. How are you doing here? How are you enjoying the fights?
Been some great fights. I ain't got to see him. I've been with my my teammate Jamie Alvarez, cornering him. He fought tonight, done a great job, and really proud of him. And for me, I cornered two guys, Marcus and Jamie, and they both won. So it's a good night for me.
You and Mike were here cornering both of those guys, 2-0 on the night. How's it feel to be able to corner your ATT guys and get the victory?
Yeah, any victory is nice to be involved in. If you're part of it, or you're fighting, or you're just part of it. So I'm really happy for him. You know, he's trained really hard and stuff. You know, but to be honest, it's nerve-wracking because they're in there fighting, and it's way more nerve-wracking being a corner than it is fighting, because you're in control of your destiny when you're fighting. When you're in a corner, you're like, hope he listens to me. I'm trying to tell him stuff, but hope. Whoa, what's going on? You can't control it really. You just gotta wish for the best and hopefully give them good advice, and hopefully they listen.
Your last fight here, your last fight in the UFC was in August. Being in the corner, does that make you itch to get back in the octagon, back in the cage?
Yeah, it does. I'm 4 weeks out now of my next fight, so kind of when I'm here, fight show, yeah, I'll get a little bit of adrenaline going, and fucking bit nerves, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm fighting soon. Oh, I don't know if I can swear or not, but sorry if bleep that one out. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I get the edge. It gets a bit more realer for me.
What made you want to go down to 125? Was that your decision?
Yeah, it was my decision. I'm one of those guys that like challenges, and I was ranked number 5 at bantamweight. 4 guys ranked above myself. I fought 3 of them, lost to 3 of them. So it kind of left me nowhere to go. I could have fought people, behind me, and just stayed in the UFC, lived a comfortable life, eat a bit healthier, and eat a bit what I want, and fight and try and hit bonuses and get paid to be my job. That doesn't really motivate me as a fighter. I need challenges. I want to try all I can to be the best in the world, and that's my challenge. I want to go challenge myself. It's tough. It's not easy. I'm going to say it sucks dieting for so long, but it's a sacrifice I want to do. I don't want to look back at my career and go, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I want to be like, I tried everything I possibly can in my career to be the best fighter in the world. And if it works out, brilliant. If it doesn't, I've tried everything. It wasn't meant to be, I didn't want to look back at my career and go, maybe if I just watch what I ate for a little bit longer and, maybe go down a weight class, I beat Demetrious Johnson before, maybe I could beat him, I didn't want to do that, so for me, it was like a challenge.
You talk about challenging yourself, so obviously is the goal to try to win the 125 belt?
100%. Why would I want to go on a diet for so long to go down to 125 just for the sake of it? It's to get a title shot. If I'm fighting Ian McCall, if I beat Ian McCall, I think I'm in line to get a title shot because of Demetrious Johnson's beat everyone within that division. The only fights he really has at the moment are rematches. UFC don't really like rematches. I'll be a fresh face within that division. I've already beaten Demetrious Johnson before, so that sells the fight more. He'll probably like to revenge one of his losses. It just makes sense, If I don't beat Ian McCall, I'm saying I'm not looking past Ian McCall. He's a very tough opponent. If I don't beat Ian McCall, I'm going straight back up to 135. I'm doing this to try and win a title. If I don't do this, it's not meant to be at 125. I will go back. I'm like skinny right now. I want to eat more, so I want to go, I'll go back to 135 if I don't beat him.
Before I let you go and enjoy yourself with your ATT opponents, enjoy the night, I got to ask you, you're an English fighter. Yeah. We're seeing a jump in English fighters in the UFC. Obviously, there was Hardy for a while. Bisping's a big name. Just talk about how MMA has grown over there in England and what you guys pride yourselves in. I know occasionally they have English fighters fight in England, and the crowd loves that. So how much do you guys like to represent your country?
Everyone loves representing the country. Americans are probably the most patriotic people I've ever known, They love flying that flag. So, for me, I think with the sport, it's grown massively over here, and it has that, water kind of effect where it ripples down and it gets bigger in other countries as well, So it's slower, maybe a bit slower in England to catch up with America, but it's definitely growing. And same as the sport's still growing here. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now it's on Fox Sports. A few years ago it wasn't on Fox Sports. Now it's on Fox Sports. we're classed now as professional athletes rather than thugs, and people want bar fights, you know. So people are taking us a bit more seriously. They get to know us a bit more and realize that I'm an athlete, I'm not a thug, you know. Fighting's just my trade, you know.
Is there anything you want to say to fight fans out there before your fight?
Yeah, just tune in, you know what I mean? I'm always involved in exciting fights, you know. I've had 4 fight nights already in my 6 UFC fights, 1 knockout a night. And I can see this one being a fight tonight as well.
All right, well, thank you very much to Brad One Punch Pickett.
Thanks.